Hello and welcome to the Dreaming Druid channel. I'm Charity Rose, the Dreaming Druid, and in today's video, we are going to do an energetic update reading for each sign of the zodiac, starting with Aries. This is going to be what you need to hear right now. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you see this video and click on it, it is for you. Don't forget to check your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign. I would say that your rising sign, if you have that information through your natal birth chart, is going to resonate with you the most. However, if you don't have that information, your sun sign will do just fine. And also keep in mind that the moon sign is going to be an energy that you'll probably resonate more with on an internal subjective level. So keep that in mind as we go through these readings. And so, of course, starting with Aries, there's something time sensitive that you're dealing with right now, or something that feels very pressing, I guess. And it's almost like you're going to want to pay attention to the time, pay attention to the clock, make sure you show up to whatever meetings you have on time or a little early. I just heard 5 minutes early, so at least 5 minutes early. I don't know. I know a few Aries, but I don't know how they keep time. I feel like Aries would be a good one for being on time, but that's just something is coming through spirit. Anyway, I feel like spirit talks to me kind of like back here. So that's something else to pay attention to as well, Aries, is when you feel your intuition, when you connect with your intuition, when you connect with spirit, when you connect with a higher being or your higher self or just the divine energy of the universe or God or whatever label you want to put on this like energy that is beyond the three-dimensional realm. It's like more than just this. Pay attention to where you feel that in your body and take note so that when it happens, you'll be able to catch it a lot easier next time, I feel like saying to you. Just splitting the deck, I see a 9 of Cups and I see 2 of Wands. So I feel like you are ready to move on to feeling better. You're ready to feel better. I feel like you've kind of been, I just saw a roller coaster in my mind. It's been kind of a roller coaster ride for you emotionally. And I feel like you are so ready to take your power back, to feel empowered again and get a move on with the things that make you feel happy, the things that make you feel alive, the things that make you feel passionate, so that you can feel that emotional fulfillment, so that you can feel more calm and at ease in this world. Because I feel like this card is like he's holding a world in his hand, okay? And it's a ball. And I almost feel like you're afraid of dropping the ball again. That's what I'm hearing and feeling. So be careful with that. Let's go ahead and just draw some cards because I'm getting so many messages. So let's just see what Spirit has to say to you through the cards. Oh, okay. Well, we've got those popping out here. Basically saying the same thing. We've got the World and the Knight of Wands. And then on the bottom of the deck, the 9 of Wands. So Knight of Wands and 9 of Wands. Whenever I listen to tarot readings, I can't tell the difference whether they're saying Knight or 9. So being very clear with you, Aries. Yeah, there's definitely a big major ending happening, but also a new beginning. It's like you've reached the finish line on something. You are ready to make that next step into conquering your demons, conquering your dragons. I feel like you've already been doing that for yourself. And it's really about just allowing yourself to kind of let loose and be free again, allowing yourself to feel that emotional fulfillment and feel relaxed again. Spend time in your own energy. That's what I'm seeing as well, because a lot of these are very solo cards. I definitely feel like you are the Knight of Wands in this reading here. He's literally flying past a dragon. He's like, I'm going to get that dragon. Yeah, I'm going to slay that, so slay it, Aries. I know you've got this. Like, don't doubt yourself so much. That's what I'm saying. I feel like you've been kind of on the struggle bus a little bit. So it's like very much important for you to keep fighting, keep going. Not necessarily, I say fight. I don't mean that in like a negative way, but I mean like keep up the good work, keep up the good fight. Like, you're doing fine, even if you don't feel like it right now, because you're on the precipice of some major life changes that are going to make you feel so good and so happy and so fulfilled. So it's going to be worth it to you to keep going, Aries. That is what I'm seeing so much for you right now. The world, it's very similar to the Nine of Cups that I saw when I split the deck, of this woman sitting next to the beach, just feeling happy, feeling free, feeling like she can just be herself and enjoy her own energy. She is her own best friend first. And then other people can come in and make it even better, like icing on the cake. But first, you gotta give yourself that cake. You gotta eat yourself up like a yummy snack, because Aries, you are a yummy snack, okay? Take that however it resonates for you. But I just feel like this great sense of love for you. Like, my heart feels like it's expanding for you. And maybe there's gonna be some heart expansion happening for you in the future, as far as like, and maybe even now, whether you're feeling that now or in the recent past or future. I feel like this is definitely future, like that heart expansion. Something really good is about to unfold for you in your life. Even if it's as simple as just feeling okay, feeling calm, feeling the waters of your emotions kind of come to an ease point. Because right now it feels very like, I just see just choppy waters like crazy. So definitely something for you to do. Go on vacation, drink a nice drink, eat some more fruit. I see a pineapple here, a watermelon. I see, I also see some bread and some sausage links here. So I say treat yourself, really allow yourself to indulge a little bit, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Allow yourself to indulge in your own whimsies, indulge in your own intuition, indulge in your own story and your own sense of like forward movement, whatever that means for you, like whatever inspiration, that's the word I'm looking for, whatever inspires you to, whatever you feel like you want to go do, just allow yourself to do it. Even if it's, hey, I'm going to go roll in the grass down a hill like I did when I was a kid, or hey, buy some bubbles and fling the bubbles around and make some bubbles, or just do something fun that you used to do when you were a kid to help yourself, remind yourself that you have your own back. You've got this, Aries. Whatever it is, you've been putting up a good fight, but you've got some people, I feel, that have got your back, whether you are aware of it or not. But here's the thing. I see you're victorious, okay? You're very much victorious in whatever it is you're struggling with. So don't worry. You're going to make it past this hump, okay? That's what I'm feeling really strongly for you. Okay, let me just check the clock here. Okay, we're good on time. So I love these little like quote cards. So let's pull a quote card for you to see what message, what mantra, what sentence would serve you best to say to yourself. That's what I'm seeing. Like, I see you even writing it on a sticky note and putting it on your mirror or something like that, or even in your car rearview mirror, or on your dash, just to remind yourself, or on your steering wheel, just remind yourself of whatever this message is that's going to come out for you here. Okay, message for Aries, please, Spirit. Thank you so much. Okay, it says, I am magnetic when I stand in my power. Damn, Aries, what did I just say about taking your power back? Feeling like you've got this, conquering your demons, conquering the trials and tribulations that you've been going through right now. And I love the art on this card. I don't know if you can see that, but it's a woman sitting in a meditative stance, and she's got her hands out like this, and there's scales in her hands. So very much a balanced card. This woman is in her own energy. Okay, it's a single person, whether you're a man or a woman, whoever's watching this, but it's about creating balance in your own life. What feels off kilter to you, and being able to do what you need to do for yourself, to give yourself that self-love. Tell yourself you're worth it, believe in yourself, because you've got this, whatever it takes for you to balance yourself out. I just heard diet, so maybe balancing out your diet a little bit better, whether you're eating too much or not enough, or maybe you need to put in more vegetables or less meat, I saw, or maybe a little bit more meat, whatever. However it resonates for you, this card is asking for you to bring balance back into your life. Take your power back. Realize that it comes from within and then goes out, because you are a magnetic, Aries, and you know it. Whether you realize it or not, I feel like deep down you truly know that you hold a strong, powerful energy in whatever situation you find yourself in. And when you're in a bad mood, I guarantee you the people around you are gonna feel it because you've got big energy, Aries, okay? You've got that big D energy. So, big darn energy. So whenever you're around like family, friends, roommates, even I just see like the people wearing suits or business suits or something like that. So whatever meetings you have in the future, know that your energy stands out. So make sure to check yourself before you wreck yourself, because you are magnetic. And when you stand in your power, you draw whatever you need for yourself to you automatically, just by you being yourself. Okay, Aries, thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, give me a comment whether this resonates with you or not, and I will see you next time, okay, Aries? Bye. Hello, Taurus. You are next on the list, so let's go ahead and see your energy. I just split the deck and I see the Magician and the World. Literally, Aries just got the World, and I just put this card back in the deck randomly, and it just came out all of a sudden, so I feel like you are stepping into a whole new world. A whole new world. That's what I'm literally hearing in my head for you, Taurus. Okay, there's something new that you've been creating for yourself, and it's amazing. That's what I feel. Like the Magician is all about having the tools and resources that you need to build the life that you want, because that's what you're doing right here, right now, is you're allowing yourself to, I just saw a house in my mind, like something about getting a house or a new place to live or updating your living situation in some form or fashion, even if it's just like, hey, we're going to buy a new mattress, which is a big purchase, or something with the home, maybe redecorating or just cleaning out your house or just doing a deep clean. Something about your home needs to be more fitting for you. So there's a shift happening within your home. That's what I'm feeling really strongly here for you, Taurus. Okay, let's give this a nice shuffle here. I feel like we're going to keep that one. And I want one more for you. For Taurus, please, Spirit. What does Taurus need to hear right now? Okay. Split. Excellent. Wow. Okay, what's this card? The Magician. Wow. Okay, I guess Spirit really means what Spirit means. And then on the bottom of the deck, since I split it, we've got two bottoms of the deck. We've got the Seven of Swords and the Star. So Seven of Wands, my apologies, not Seven of Swords, Seven of Wands. So I feel like you've had to kind of, whether it's been very strong or not, or whether it's something you feel kind of internally, it can go either way. I feel like you've had to defend your position quite a bit, or just defend what you're doing, or there's some people around you, and this might be in actual people. I just heard family members, or it's like your own internal thoughts that are from like your childhood or old programming within yourself. That's kind of like telling you can't, in a way, or just kind of like not taking you seriously. That's kind of the feeling I get. It's just like people aren't taking you as seriously as you deserve, because you are extremely knowledgeable. I just saw somebody like looking in books, like being in a library and like reading books, studying for something. So it's like you have a lot of knowledge within you, and it's almost like you've had to kind of defend your position as far as like, yeah, I know what I'm talking about. So there's might be some family members that you've really had to put your foot down with, or you're just feeling like, yeah, you know what, I'm good. Like, you can just back off, please. And because you're able to do that, whether you have done it yet or not, of whatever it is that you need to kind of like stand up for yourself against or with, you do that, and it's going to create actually a lot of healing. Even though it may seem like a bit of a battle, it's going to bring about healing in the end, and balance, and a wish fulfillment. And I feel like this wish fulfillment is literally happy home, happy life, and more money. Literally, you have the 10 of Pentacles that came out for you, which is about having a the love of your life and children and a dog and living in a very beautiful home that suits you and making more money while you're at it. So this is literally like one of the happiest cards in the deck, in my opinion. And the fact that it's coming out again next to the Magician means that you have the power to create this. Don't stop believing in yourself, because the universe wants to grant your wishes. The universe is just waiting for you to make the boundaries you need to make. Stand up for yourself. Say no to the people you need to say no to. Believe in yourself more than other people. You don't necessarily rely on other people to believe in you. You've got to believe in you, because you've got everything that you need. You've got everything that it takes to make it happen, whatever it is. And I feel like what that is balance, feeling healthy, feeling healed and whole and complete and just satisfied with your life. I feel like you've been kind of working towards this like satisfaction and fulfillment within your life by creating abundance, prosperity, really getting your ducks in a row. I feel like working on your finances as well has been a thing. I feel like I just heard savings account. Like maybe you're saving a lot of money, or you need to save a lot of money. But it's funny because Spirit is pointing out the fact that, you've got these cards here, and then it goes up a step and then up another step. So you've been like incrementally making your life better. And it's kind of been a trial and error phase for you, I feel like. But really, it's all about just setting those boundaries for yourself and really believing in yourself and knowing that you have the resources to make this happen, okay? You have the resources to make this wish come true in your life, Taurus, okay? Let's go ahead and draw a quote card for you. I absolutely love these quote cards. They are amazing. So let's see what comes out for you. The quote that comes out for you is going to be something that is going to benefit you to say to yourself, or really focus on, have that as a mantra for yourself. Basically, just like really do what you need to do to create happiness and abundance in your own mind first on an energetic level, and then you will see the outcomes happening on the external, because that's what you've been doing. It's very much like the external world is going to shift for you for the better. Okay, please, Spirit, let's get Taurus a quote card. Okay. Interesting. Okay. I release control of my plans to make way for my destiny. Oh, very interesting. Okay. I just heard a message from Spirit saying, hey, maybe there are some Tauruses out there who are kind of stubborn in the way that they think things should go or should be. It's almost like you're blocking your own wish fulfillments and your own miracles from being able to come in, because you're like, no, I've got to go do A and B and C. I got to do 1, 2, 3. I got to do this in this order, this thing specifically. I get up at this time every day and do the same thing, eat the same breakfast. I got to go here, 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 and here. And I feel like what universe is asking of you, what Spirit is asking of you, is to relinquish control of your absolute day-to-day plans. Allow some room for spontaneity, some room for freedom, some room for something random to come in and for you to say yes to. So when you fill up your schedule out, like if you're booked out for a month, then it's kind of hard to, if I just heard a friend contacts, like for example, a friend contacts you and wants to hang out all of the sudden, and it's like, oh, well, I wish I could, but I already made plans, like these plans a month ago or whatever. And I'm not saying planning is a bad thing, absolutely not, but I know you, Taurus, and you tend to be kind of stubborn about how you think things should go or how things should be. And so it's about kind of letting go of your expectation of how your day should look day to day, because the universe, I just heard, said, we've got something bigger planned for you. We've got something better planned for you. So allowing yourself to like continue forward in creating the life you want through healing yourself and having boundaries and standing up for yourself and using the resources that you have to build this better future, allowing there to be some breathing room and some wiggling, breathing room and wiggle room within your plans for the future of what you want, what you think you want. Like, it's good to do that, but don't forget to tell yourself or ask spirit, like, okay, I have what I think would be good for me, but if you have something better planned, I am open to that. Just being open to that. And that requires releasing some control, because I definitely know how it feels to when you want things to turn out a certain way and you're very adamant about that happening, it can be very easy to micromanage or like control or nitpick. So be very careful to not nitpick is what I'm hearing from spirit. Just kind of like have more of a, oh, we're good. Like go with the flow. Just be more ethereal, I guess, in the way that you flow through life. Allow yourself to just kind of like relinquish control of the little tiny details. Because I feel like you need to stay with the big picture here, because these are very big picture cards. You've got 2 major arcanas here and some, like the 7 of Wands, very much about boundaries and standing up for yourself and saying no to the people you need to say no to. But it's so that you can build this big picture future for yourself. Okay, Taurus, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for listening to this. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the like button and leave a comment down below if any of this resonates for you. Okay, I'd love to hear what you have to say. Okay, and until next time, bye, Taurus. All right. Hello, Gemini. How are you? Let's go ahead and get into your reading here. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. So interesting. I'm not really getting anything right away for you. I just feel kind of like nervous all of a sudden for some reason. I'm not sure what's going on there. The other readings, I literally just started getting messages right away, but for you, there's kind of some silence happening for you right now. Okay, that's interesting. All right. Yeah, I feel like you've been thinking about the past a lot, or like past situations are coming up a lot. I heard childhood home or something with like from the past when you were a kid, like either a childhood home or childhood friends, or not necessarily childhood, but like even if it was just like 3 years ago, 5 years ago, not that long ago, but something from the past I feel like is coming up for you. And I feel like you've been spending a lot of time alone, and maybe in your own thoughts, possibly. Okay, let's get one more card for you, Gemini. Spirit, let's go ahead and give us some messages for Gemini, please. What does Gemini need to hear right now? Okay. Interesting. I feel very methodical about this. Okay. Interesting. All right. So, I feel like that there's been somebody you've been wanting to communicate with, and they used to make you really happy, but there's kind of this devil energy here, kind of. I mean, there is this devil energy here. So I feel like you're being tempted back into the past. You're being tempted to, I just heard like internet spy. So maybe you've been kind of like low key checking out somebody's social media profiles or whatever. Maybe there's somebody you're interested in. I kind of felt that too. But I saw the 6 of Cups flash in. I think it was the 6 of Cups. It was the card about kind of like nostalgic feelings and about the past. And so it's kind of like, I feel like there's somebody from the past that's pulling your energy back a little bit. And when I say tempting, like it's tempting you and it's pulling you back, and I'm not saying that in a negative way. I'm just saying I feel like that's kind of where your thoughts are right now. And I feel very like heady right now, like very much in my head. So your mind might be moving a lot right now. So that's something to take into consideration. So we have the Devil, the Sun, and the 4 of Pentacles. So the 4 of Pentacles wanted to come out right away first. So I feel like for you, Gemini, you've been, like I said, kind of stuck somewhere. I feel like you're stuck inside and you want to go outside more. There's this open window here that I see, and this man on the card is sitting on top of this chest full of treasure and gold. So I feel like you have a lot of resources in your life, but you're having a hard time like relinquishing those resources, like sharing those resources, opening up. I feel like you're very closed off right now, but you don't want to be. You don't want to be. I feel like the sunshine is really drawing you out right now, and it's almost like you don't want to be tempted to give away your power again. You don't want to be tempted to lose focus is what I heard. You want to really, I feel like you're wanting to secure something in your life. You want to keep it secure, whatever it is. Maybe it's your heart, maybe it's your finances, something you want to keep secured. But I feel like there's this temptation to kind of go against that, because you're being drawn out into the sun in a way. It's almost like, it's interesting that the devil and the sun are literally right next to each other. Those are two major arcanas. Okay. And so they're speaking about, this temptation of joy and happiness. Do you self-sabotage, Gemini? Do you self-sabotage yourself out of people, places, and things that would make you feel happy? Maybe that's can resonate for some of you, not necessarily all of you. Take what resonates only, of course, and leave the rest for somebody else. But the Page of Swords also at the bottom of the deck is somebody who is still learning. They're kind of keeping an eye on somebody, kind of watching. Maybe if you're not the one kind of keeping tabs on somebody, maybe somebody from your past is keeping tabs on you. So the roles could be reversed. I feel like there's definitely some temptation to want to go back to that person, to go talk to that person again. And I'm thinking that it's not necessarily a bad thing because the Sun card is here. Okay. So the Sun card illuminates all of the cards around it. So maybe you're also there. I feel like there's many different storylines for Gemini here. It's kind of interesting. There's like different camps of Geminis around. I feel like you are just so ready to let go of these feelings of like stuck energy, like holding yourself back. You don't want to hold yourself back anymore, but you don't want to get hurt again either. That's kind of the feeling I get, is like you don't want to get hurt again. So you're really thinking things over as far as like what you need to cut out of your life, like what is making you feel stuck, stagnant, what is making you feel being held back, what is tempting you out of your happiness. That's what I want to say. The devil here is trying to tempt these two young, this two young couple here with ice cream and money. So it's like something with food and something with your finances. I feel like you're not wanting to relinquish control of that because you feel like it's like a temptation for you. But what I'm hearing from Spirit is like, maybe you need to actually like give into your temptations a little bit, indulge a little bit, allow yourself to be kind of devilish, I guess. Like, that's really what I'm getting here, is you're really learning how to take charge of what is true for you. What is truthful for you, Gemini? That's really what you're just very much like, okay, we're focusing on this, but I feel like there's a temptation to shut out your own happiness. There's a temptation to shut out other people, and even like having a delicious snack or just relaxing, doing the things that you need to do. I just heard workaholic in my mind, so be careful to being a workaholic. Make sure to add in some joy into your life is what I'm feeling really strongly here. Okay. Very interesting. I kind of want to get some clarifying cards here. Let's see. What do we got here? Okay. Queen of Wands and the Tower. Okay, so there might be some situation in regards to, I just keep hearing family, like maybe a woman in your family, female in your family, could be a fire sign, could not, is very much causing these issues in a way. It's almost like, I just heard there's going to be two different stories for you. This could be somebody who's alive or not alive. So if it's somebody who's not alive in your life anymore, that is a feminine energy that's affecting you negatively, or it's affected your you negatively, like the way that you feel like you need to go through life, which is very like keeping everything on lockdown in a way. Like you allow a certain level of vulnerability, but I'm not seeing vulnerability at all in this card, like in these cards, except for the Sun. The Sun is like joy, happiness, fulfillment, bliss, and being around people you love, abundance, and all that kind of beautiful energy. And it's just surrounded by kind of this ick in a way. So either you're the Sun in here, Gemini, and you feel like you're surrounded by a bunch of icky situations and people, or you just want to like break free from it. You want to go outside. You want to just like have fun again. You want to feel, I just heard adventurous, like you want to have adventure again. So, and if it's a woman that's alive, I feel like this woman is kind of causing a tower moment in your life. It could be like, let's say you're a man and you meet a woman and it's like, oh, well, I vowed to make a certain amount of money before letting love into my life. Well, these cards would say, allow yourself to indulge in those temptations to open up. Allow yourself to indulge in being able to let loose. That's what I'm really feeling here for you. So it also this feminine energy, and of course it could be a man or a woman. It's just about the feminine energy as far as like the Queen of Wands and then the Tower. So it's like there could be somebody who is a female in your life that also is just sort of like caused these major shifts in your life, like whether this is in the past or it's happening now or it's going to happen in the near future. You will know who I'm talking about. You will know who this is in your life. Okay. If this applies to you, you will know who this is. There is a woman who has caused a shift, a major shift in your life. Like everything changed after that moment, whatever that moment was for you, Gemini. So yes, the biggest message here is definitely allowing yourself to indulge in having some fun, open up a little bit more. All right, let's go ahead and pull a quote card for you, Gemini. This quote card is going to be something that will help you feel more happy, feel more fulfilled, something you want to say to yourself more often, like put it on a sticky note on your mirror, okay? Or something like that. Just remind yourself of whatever is about to come out for you. Remind yourself of it every day if you possibly can. Okay, a message for Gemini from Spirit, please. Okay, got this one that kind of wants to just pop out, so we're just going to take it. Okay, it says, how I feel is okay. I don't need to explain it. Okay, well, there you go. So I'd say that this goes along exactly with the reading as far as, you know, whatever you're feeling, it's okay. It's okay to feel confused. It's okay to feel like you're struggling. It's okay to feel that temptation. It's okay to feel shut down. It's okay to feel like you're being trapped and you want to break free and you want to finally step into your own happiness and fulfillment, whether you already are making moves to do that or if you need to do that. I feel like allow yourself to indulge in someone from the past. Allow yourself to indulge in eating that ice cream or spending a little bit of extra cash on a trip for yourself, okay? Allowing yourself to open up, indulge in that. Allow yourself to feel whatever it is you feel. Like if you feel vulnerable and you are afraid to open up, allow yourself to feel those feelings and don't explain yourself to anybody, okay? If there is a tower moment from somebody coming in for you, it's okay to say, hey, you know what? No, I'm good, or whatever, okay? You don't need to explain yourself, okay? You can come back and say, hey, how's it going? And you don't need to explain yourself, okay, Gemini? So that is what I'm feeling for you. Kind of a weird reading, I'm not gonna lie. The picture on here has the sun on it, so I feel like connecting to your emotions and allowing yourself to see what you really do need to allow yourself to feel happy. And you don't have to explain it to anybody. You don't need to justify what makes you feel happy and fulfilled, okay? You don't need to explain yourself to anybody, Gemini, okay? You guys are bosses, all right? So thank you so much for being here. I hope something in this reading helped for you. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that like button, and I will see you next time, okay, Gemini? Bye! Hello, Cancer. How are you? I am so glad that I am here doing this reading for you because I feel like whatever needs to come out is gonna be so on point for you, definitely for sure. I feel like there's been kind of like some things going on in your life that you feel really excited about, but also there's kind of this nervous energy happening around you too. Maybe it's just because like you're feeling this obligation to get shit done, and there's just like a lot on your plate right now or something like that. I feel like it's kind of like catching your breath of like, oh, I got so much to do, but I just don't have enough energy to do it, or you're just worried you're not going to get it all done. Okay. And, okay. Spirit really wants to talk to you right now. Interesting. Okay. So the first card that came out, I'm just going to stick it right here, is the Ace of Swords. So this is about connecting with truth. Okay. Connecting with truth to somebody who is a fire sign in your life. Could be a Sagittarius, could not be a fire sign. It could be somebody who has that fiery energy. Another story I'm hearing also is connecting with truth to yourself. Really getting in touch with yourself about what you need to do to transform those negative feelings and those negative attributes and those negative energies that you feel within yourself, the things that make you feel out of balance. Even if you don't think that that's bad or negative, which totally fine, don't care, it's up to you. But it's about what makes you feel out of balance, what makes you feel stuck, what makes you feel like you're not moving forward with your healing journey, whatever that journey is for you. You're going to have to really the Ace of Swords is an amazing card. It's basically breakthrough energy as far as connecting with truth, being able to speak your truth, being able to just really see the truth. On the bottom of the deck, you have the Three of Cups. So I feel like there are definitely some outside influences that are causing you to have different opinions. I also kind of hear gossipy energy, like gossiping or just talking about it a lot. Talking about it over drinks maybe, or just drinking, like something about drinking, something about gossip, something about indulging with the people around you. Could be a positive thing, could be a negative thing. That's going to be up to you for your journey, but there's definitely breakthrough energy as far as connecting with the truth for either a fire sign in your life or with yourself about what makes you feel out of balance and how to get back into that balance. Because the Temperance card is about alchemy. It's about taking something of lesser value and making it of a higher value. So really, it's about increasing the value of whatever it is that you're dealing with. So if you're dealing with a lot of negative emotions, then how can you transmute those to work for you? How can you transmute those negative energies so that they are of a higher quality? I feel like higher quality is kind of what you need to go for here. There's some I never noticed this before, but there's some like cupcakes and a martini behind her, and she's able to balance herself out. And then there's also some carrots and some water here and a book. And the cat on this card has knocked over one of the cupcakes. So I feel like there's all of these temptations behind you to really throw you off. Sugar, alcohol. I feel like you need to balance that out with water and vegetables, like whatever that is for you. This may resonate for some of you, but just keep in check what you're putting in your body. Make sure that it's in a way that makes you feel good, because you can't break through with truth if you can't think clearly. Like, that's what I'm feeling for you. It's going to take some strength, because you have the Strength card here and you have the Queen of Pentacles. So the Strength card is about holding back the storm of your own mind in order to do what you need to do to get it done. And that thing that is to get it done is to stand in your own power, stand in your own energy right now. You are the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles, what she has is financial freedom. What she has is stability. She is very stable. The Queen of Pentacles is, when I say financial freedom, that doesn't mean like you are a millionaire and you can spend all your money. What it is being wise with your money, being wise with your resources. She is very capable as far as delegating tasks and being able to acquire resources and being able to share those resources, but not so much that she puts herself in detriment, okay? This could be actual money. This could be your energy. This could be your physical resources, whatever that may be for you. So it's about being able to be very savvy with the way that you handle your finances and the way that you handle your resources around you. The Queen of Pentacles is very much a card where she doesn't have to worry. There are apples and grapes and bushes full of berries and just tons of abundance all around her. Just like fruits and vegetables are just blooming all around her. And she looks very content, very calm. She's allowing the abundance around her to take place. There's like 4 cats on this card as well. Usually each one has like 1 cat, but this one has 4 for this one lady. Okay. So she's literally surrounded by an abundance of food, fruits, vegetables, comfort, nature, pets, animals. Like, there's a lot going for you Cancer, okay, even if you don't necessarily feel like it, I feel like you're really trying to break through with your emotions, and it may be attached to somebody else in your life, really trying to get into balance and really alchemize those negative emotions. And it's going to require some strength on your end. Like this card here, she's effortlessly holding back this huge windstorm, this huge tornado. Okay. So that may be your mind, like how your mind it can just go, and just like kind of ruminate. That's the word I'm hearing from spirit is ruminate. Like you kind of ruminate and you kind of go over problems over and over and over. But that's not how you get over problems, by getting in the problems. Like she's not getting in that whirlwind of thoughts. Okay. She stepped out of it and is like, you know what? You step back there. I know what I need to do to move forward. Like I know what I need to do for myself to make this happen. And so, you know, she's doing that, and it's become effortless for her because she's been doing it for so long. So instead of feeling bad about yourself or bad for yourself that you've had to struggle for so long, think about it this way, that you've been there, done that in a way that now you've had so much practice that it should be easy for you, right? So something to take into consideration, because this is really very much about like stepping into your own energy, stepping into your own power, really being secure within yourself, and really breaking free and breaking through whatever mental traps and emotional traps that can kind of make you feel stuck and like a whirlwind of energy. These are all very positive cards. So the universe is on your side. You are like right there on the edge of whether you're feeling terrible and you want to feel better, or you're feeling this energy now. Either way, this is saying like you have what it takes to make this work for you. You have what it takes to overcome the negativity. You have what it takes to overcome whatever difficulties you're dealing with right now. You have the strength to be able to be secure within your own energy, within your own resources. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and get a quote card for you, Cancer. So whatever comes out for the quote cards is going to be something that's going to serve you the best right now. And in fact, you could put it on a sticky note and put it on your door, front door. So whenever you leave for work, you can see it every day and remind yourself of whatever is going to come out for you. Okay, let's see. Spirit, a card for my lovely Cancers, please. Okay. Damn, that's a really cool card. So before I even read it, I just want to show the artwork here. It's a solitary woman here with ram horns. So very much like, and then she's standing on a bunch of flowers, holding the like a moon and sun in her hand right next to her like solar plexus area. So very much like willpower, using your willpower and your strength to do what you want to do. Okay, to create beauty in your life, whatever you want to do. Okay, it's not about other people right now. Maybe for a few of you dealing with a fire sign, but mostly this is about you and your energy and getting your own shit straight, okay? Getting your own stuff straight. So it says, I breathe in love and exhale fear. Wow, that is so perfect for what I'm seeing right here, because this is like overcoming a lot of internal fears. This is overcoming fear, overcoming the victim mentality, overcoming bad habits, overcoming negative thought patterns, overcoming gossip, overcoming being like overindulging in alcohol or sugar or whatever, overcoming that because you have the strength, and being able to fill your life full of love instead. And that's going to give you the abundance and self-assurance and stability that you're looking for. Okay, Cancer? Thank you so much for being here. I really hope that you found a good message in here for you. And don't forget to hit that subscribe and that like button. And I will see you next time. Okay, Cancer? Bye. Okay, Leo. How are you doing, Leo? Oh man, I got a special place in my heart for all those Leos because I know a ton of Leos in my life. All right, let's see what the universe has to say to you right now, Leo. I just heard job in my head, so something to do with your job. I feel like it's a positive thing, though, so that's good. I feel like you're kind of bossing up. Like there's boss up energy here. Interesting. Yeah. Okay, yeah. There's kind of, I feel like you've had to really let something go in order to feel this, like, boss up energy, or allow yourself the permission to like move forward in your life in a way. I feel like there might have been some like uncomfortable people or like fights in a way with certain people, or just feeling like you're kind of rubbing shoulders like with the wrong I don't want to say that, like not with the wrong people. What am I trying to say here? It's like there's been some difficult people surrounding you, and I almost feel like it has to do with like your job, and maybe even moving forward in your relationship. This could either be your own toxic thoughts holding you back, or maybe there has been some difficult people that have been surrounding you and kind of filling your head with some toxic thoughts, perhaps. So take that into consideration for your story. This is a general reading, so obviously I'm reading for a bunch of you, so I get like multiple messages in at the same time. So only take what resonates. But I feel like you're beginning this journey for your finances. Like I feel like you are finally like. You may or may not have been good with money in the past. I don't know. But what I am seeing is that there's like another leg of the journey that you're taking, like you're kind of leveling up in a way, and it's going to help your relationships a lot. There's something to do with money that's going to help your relationship. Whether that's coming from you or from somebody else, it's still something I'm seeing pop out in the cards, and what I'm feeling is true for you, Leo. So let's go ahead and draw some cards. Spirit, what does Leo need to know right now? Okay. Interesting. Wow. Very cool. Okay. For those of you who can get pregnant or can get others pregnant, be careful. I'm seeing the Empress here, and that card is all about abundance, but also about it's the pregnancy card, so just be careful about that. This is definitely a very fertile time, but either way, the Empress card is very much about being able to kind of like sit back on your laurels for a minute and allow the abundance to flow to you, because I feel like you've done a lot of work already. The Eight of Wands is very much like fast energy, so I feel like there's been something that's come at you kind of fast, and it's a good thing. It's a really good thing. You've got the 10 of Cups here, and the 10 of Cups is like emotional fulfillment, especially when it comes to relationships. So you've definitely taken the correct steps into creating this really emotionally fulfilling time for yourself. But I feel like it didn't come easy. You know, I feel like there's been some struggles here for you, Leo. Yeah, I feel like there's been kind of like I keep hearing somebody say what to do, like what to do. I almost like there's no clear answer for what to do. So you've been kind of like stagnating there's like a boredom energy, or like you're not getting where you want to go. But that's the thing, is the universe is coming in saying, hey, let's give you some blessings here to show you the direction you need to go, but you're going to have to like do it, you know? So the Empress card is very much about sitting back and allowing that to flow to you. So you have been doing it, whatever it is, to create a better life for yourself. Okay. And this is the Empress card I keep hearing is magnetic. So it's about allowing the energy of abundance to kind of come to you. I just heard in my head from Spirit again that it's about believing in yourself, that you have the power to do this, that you really have what it takes, that you don't need to like go out there and try so hard. Like you just keep doing what you're doing, because it's in a positive direction. And the more that you tell yourself, you know what, I've got this, we're good, we can do this, and being in your own energy, this is where it's going to really show you quickly how to get that emotional fulfillment, especially like I keep hearing happy home, happy life, happy home, happy wife. So something about a happy home and a happy relationship, really just cultivating that within your life it's like you really being able to kind of ease back on that harsh energy of like what do I do? Kind of like self-defeating energy is what I'm hearing. Like, don't let yourself fall into stagnancy. Don't let yourself fall into boredom. I just keep hearing boredom. Like, there's just kind of this boredom of like, what do I do? What do I do? Don't worry about what to do. Just do what feels good to you. The Empress card, the reason why I keep pointing back to this, because it's a major arcana card. So it kind of like overarches the energy over itself. But the Four of Cups is very much like, I'm bored. What do we do? I don't know. Maybe connect with stuff you used to do in the past that you remember that made you happy. Definitely think about that. Like, what did you do as a kid that you really enjoyed? Was it coloring in a coloring book? Was it playing with clay? I'm just listing the things that I did as a kid. Was it exploring in nature? Was it going on bike rides? Was it baking a cake for no reason? It doesn't have to be somebody's birthday. So think about the things that you used to do as a kid and do those things again to feel happiness. I feel like this on the northern hemisphere, we're going into spring pretty heavily, and I feel like there's kind of an awakening and enlivening within your soul to like create this happy life for yourself, and you are doing it. And the more that you allow yourself to just really feel the abundance around you, feel how fortunate you actually are in this life, that's going to like fast track you to feeling very emotionally fulfilled within your own life with the people that you choose to surround yourself with. Okay. Let me check the time here. Okay. So these are really good cards, Leo. Okay. Another thing about the Eight of Wands is like also possibly travel. There could be like airplane travel coming up in your future. I don't feel like it's right now, but I feel like the airplane travel could be a thing. Don't get too caught up in your own whirlwind of thoughts. Like, I feel like this energy is sort of like also another like, what do I do? But it's almost like now you have too many options rather than not enough options. I feel like now you have too many options ahead of you, and you're kind of getting like executive disorder where you have so many options that you don't know what to pick, so you pick nothing. And so that can make you land right back into boredom. So if you're struggling with what to do energy, just connect back with yourself and ask yourself, what makes me feel opulent? What makes me feel rich? What makes me feel blessed? And looking around your life and seeing that you are blessed. You have abundance all around you. It may not be money, although for some of you it may be, but it may be like your fridge is full, or you have people that love you in your life, or whatever. You fill in the blank. You have an abundance of something amazing, and the more that you connect with the happy parts of your life, the easier and swifter your emotional future fulfillment will be, okay? All right, let's go ahead and pick a quote card for you, Leo. Whatever card comes out is going to be very beneficial for you to repeat in your mind, especially if you start feeling like that energy or that bored energy. Really, like, whatever comes out is going to just help you so much get the edge that you need to move forward. You know, because you're moving forward really fast. I feel like there's just a lot of happiness and abundance like coming at you really fast, and it's almost like, you know, allowing yourself to just sit back and enjoy it rather than worry yourself to death and then fall into like a place of complacency and boredom. Okay. So Leo, we've got, wow, this is the same one that Gemini got. Interesting. How I feel is okay. I don't need to explain it. So this is very much like, if you're feeling bored, it's okay to feel bored, because guess what? If you ignore that, then usually it perpetuates a little longer. So recognizing how you feel and then doing whatever it is you want to do with that. You don't need to explain yourself to people around you. You just need to do you, boo. Okay? Leo, you need to do what you need to do to feel good. Okay? Because you're on a trajectory of happiness. And so don't let other people thwart you from that. Because I hear like nagging in my head, like, oh, let's go do this. Oh, let's go do that. But it's not anything you actually want to do. So keep that in mind. Like, are these things you actually want to do? This is about you, Leo. You do what you need to do for yourself, and you don't have to explain yourself to anybody, okay? Because whatever you feel is valid, okay? Don't let other people like not valid. Like, first of all, you don't need validation for your own feelings, because whatever feeling you're feeling, Leo, is valid. Okay. You don't need another person's approval to feel the way that you're feeling. So stay true to yourself. You're on a swift path to happiness. And I feel like the more that you get on your own track, the better. Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Leo, for being here. I really had fun reading your reading. This is a great reading. I love it. Let me know down in the comments below whether anything resonated with you. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and I will see you next time. Okay. Bye, Leo. Okay. Hello, Virgo. How are you? I love Virgos. I mean, I know somebody I think in every zodiac sign, but I definitely know some Virgos, and I just love that Virgo energy. I know you guys can get some crap thrown at you for being nitpicky and uptight or whatever, but honestly, Virgos are some of the most compassionate people I've ever met. So, very intuitive, very connected to Mother Nature, wow, okay, whatever that card wants to come out, okay. Yes, I feel like you're very connected to nature. I feel that anytime you're outside and there's the sun is shining and the grass is green and the wind is like breezy and the sun is just like shining on the leaves of the trees or whatever, I just feel like it really fills your soul. Like it just feeds your soul. So the more that you can spend time outside, I just heard like in a relaxing way, I just heard lawnmower in my head. Even if you can only enjoy the outside with a task, just really, instead of focusing on the task, like, ugh, I have to do this, ugh, think of it as an opportunity to spend time in nature. So very, very good for your soul, spending time in nature, allowing yourself to just soak it up all the way. Just really allow yourself to slow down and just be like, oh yes, just really drink up the beauty of nature that's around you, okay? That's what I'm feeling really strongly for you, Virgo. Let's see what cards come out for you. Yeah, I feel like you're done feeling bored. You're done feeling like blah. You're ready to kind of like step up your emotional game. Like you want to feel more balanced and happy in your life. You want to feel like you've got your shit together in a way. Okay, so let's see what other cards want to come out. Let's go ahead and pull those. Excellent. And what's at the bottom of the deck? Okay. Yeah, you've been going through a pretty rough spot is what I want to say. Like there's been a pretty significant chunk of rest time that you've been in, whether you recognize this as a thing or not. But I feel like you've really pulled your energy back from people, places, and things. Like you're not as social as you have been. You've really just kind of like kept it to a minimum in a way, but you're coming out of that energy, okay? You're coming out of that energy, and it's time to really reach out and just celebrate with the people that you resonate with, the people that make you feel emotionally fulfilled. So that's something that is, I'm seeing 3 women here under the full moon, like dancing with like cups in the air. So very much like allowing yourself to dance again, allowing yourself to let loose. I feel like having a party, have a get together, have a gathering with the people that you care about. There's definitely like something about women or friends of feminine nature that you need to spend some time with. Even though you've been in this rest period, it's like the moon has gone through its phases. The moon within your life has gone through phases. Your emotions have gone through all sorts of different phases, and now it's coming around full circle, and it's time for you to like come out of the closet, like come out of hiding in a way and just have some fun. Because I feel like you've gone in and you've really figured out what you need to do emotionally for yourself to feel more grounded, to feel more balanced, to feel more fulfilled. The 9 of Cups is about like satisfaction within your own energy. Like, are you happy with what you're doing? Who cares about anybody else right now? Okay, we're talking about you, Virgo. Do you feel fulfilled emotionally with what you're doing with your life? No, not anybody else, you. Okay, I don't know why I need to feel the need to like remind you that this is about you and your journey. Like, what do you need to do for yourself to feel emotionally fulfilled? I feel like connecting with people that fill up your emotional cup is going to benefit you a lot. Yeah, because you've definitely, I just heard like heartbreak. There's been some like aches within your body, like emotions, maybe even your physical body, where you've needed to really take this time to rest. But now that in the Northern Hemisphere, it's becoming spring. So a lot of people are wanting to go outside more, spend more time out and about. I feel like it's time for you to be seen. It's a time for you to take care of yourself emotionally and be around other people that fulfill your emotions. Okay, in this Nine of Cups card, I see this cat kind of batting away this crab, like stay away from the human, don't pinch the human, because she's having a great time relaxing and being at ease and in peace in her own energy. Like, don't fuck it up. So there might be a Cancer in your life, or somebody who's kind of crabby in your life, whether this is you or somebody else, or maybe a little bit of both. There's some crabby energy that's been kind of like trying to pinch you, like come at you and just kind of like pinch you. And I feel like your intuition is telling you what to do to kind of keep that at bay. You're really doing what you need to do to keep it at bay, okay? And I feel like once you've really connected with people around you that make you feel happy and fulfilled emotionally, and just make you feel like that, I keep feeling giddy like a party, like you're just having fun again, like, oh gosh, I haven't felt this way in so long, like, such a relief energy. It's gonna help you make money moves. Like, believe it or not, when you take care of your internal world, your external world starts to be more fulfilling. I feel like if you're looking for a job, you're going to hear good news. So keep putting yourself out there. Don't give up on that. Find something that's going to be emotionally fulfilling for you, because if you can find a job that is emotionally fulfilling for you, the money will come. Okay. So don't necessarily focus on the money, focus on your emotions first, and then the money will come. Okay. Either the money or the resources or whatever it is you're feeling lacking of, you're going to be able to pick the ball up again and move forward at pretty quick pace, because the Knight of Pentacles is a slow moving card. However, he's on a broom. So he's like ready to take off. So your finances are ready to go. However, it's felt kind of slow. And it's because there's been this period of rest for you that you've been going through to kind of get your emotions back in order, to really figure out who's on your side, who's on Team Virgo. Okay. That's what you're really figuring out. And first and foremost, Virgo needs to be on Team Virgo. So make sure to take care of your own emotional needs. Okay. Don't give your power away. Be around people who are willing to help you fulfill your emotional needs. Okay. Like, obviously we don't want to rely too heavily on other people to fulfill our emotions, because that's giving power away. However, being clear on who has actually got your back emotionally or not, that's really important to be clear about. Yeah, because it's going to help you get a job if you're looking for a job, or it's going to help you get that promotion, or it's going to help you make money moves in ways that are going to be building a stable future for yourself. Okay. The Knight of Pentacles, even though it may feel slow moving, the Knight of Pentacles is the only knight that is like for sure going to bring you the results that you're looking for. The Knight of Pentacles is the most reliable energy in the deck. Okay. If like, he's the one that is given the mission that's like of utmost importance, because he's the one that can be trusted. He's the one that that has the follow through. He's the one that is going to get it done no matter what he goes through. Okay. He's going to get it done no matter what. So this is your energy, Virgo. You are very reliable. You are somebody who will show up. And that's why I feel like it's been so important for you to find what is emotionally fulfilling for you, because why are you going to be showing up to something that's not going to emotionally fulfill you? That doesn't make sense. So that's why you're kind of like hitting the reset button in a way. You've kind of reset, you've let yourself rest, recuperate, get your emotional cups in order, and then figuring out what really does make you feel good, and then going out and actually doing it. And then the money will come, like I said. So let's go ahead and get you a quote card here, Virgo. This, whatever quote is going to come out for you, is going to really help empower you to be able to do what you need to do for yourself to make this happen. Okay. says, when I feel stuck, I get my body moving. Wow. I feel like that goes right along with this, because the Four of Swords here at the bottom of the deck is very much like she's asleep in the car. She's not moving. And also the Knight of Pentacles is like the only knight also that's got his feet on the ground. So he's like not moving yet. He's like ready to take off, but he's not moving yet. So there might be a feeling of stuck energy. And so the way to get unstuck is by moving your body. And I feel like going on walks, or just laying in the grass, going outside, even if it's going from like your favorite room in the house to outside, even if it's the front porch for 5 minutes just to get some fresh air, like allowing yourself to just move your body, turn on some music and dance. Dance with abandon as if nobody's watching. Do something to move your body, stretching. I feel like just walking around in nature is going to really help you feel really good about yourself and help you feel fulfilled so that you can actually make the moves that you need to make in the physical world for yourself. Okay, Virgo? Okay, thank you so much for being here, Virgo. I hope you got something of use from this. If you did, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. And I will see you next time. Okay, Virgo? Bye. All right. Libra, we're on you. Okay, wow. I'm seeing the Queen of Wands here and the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups have come out for Virgo as well. So either you have Virgo in your chart, or there's a message in the Virgo reading for you. So very interesting. You might want to rewind and watch that reading. But either way, I'm feeling like you're very much standing in your own power, Libra. You're really getting clear on like what you are about. And that is really helping you connect with the people, places, and things, especially people that are emotionally fulfilling to you, that are on team Libra. Okay. So very interesting. I feel like surrounding yourself with really good friends and family is gonna help you feel that like empowered, sexy energy. You know, like you've got it going on. I almost called you Virgo. you got it going on, Libra. Okay, you've got it going on. So flaunt that shit. Okay, like, oh wow. All right, this card wanted to come out. This is the Ten of Pentacles. So very much like your money is secure, your home is secure, like everything is secure for you. Okay, let's continue pulling out cards. Spirit, what does Libra need to hear? What is the message that Libra needs to hear? Wow. Okay. You got some big cards here, and they're all very positive. A lot of these readings have been very positive. I feel like there's been kind of like this sense of boredom that you've gone through. Maybe the winter time was kind of like blah for you. This card is very gray, very like, not feeling very good or whatever. But guess what? You are moving forward with whatever you are feeling called to do right now. It's kind of like there's a new adventure about to unfold for you, I feel like, and it's going to be really good. It's going to make you feel like very fulfilling. It's very fulfilling, like on the physical level. So I keep hearing travel. Like I'm seeing a ship here. The ship has sailed. So it's like you're about to go on a journey, Libra, whether this is an internal journey or an external journey, but I feel like you're going to be traveling, and it's going to bring about some great times for you, like some abundance for you. You're going to feel like so connected and so happy. This Judgment card, Judgment is very much like hearing the calling of the universe that's pulling you forward into this new beginning for yourself, because you have the Fool card here. The Fool card is about taking that leap of faith, taking that journey. Like you have everything that you need. If you're worried about resources and finances, this reading here is saying you have enough to do what you need to do to make your dreams come true, to take that leap of faith, to make it possible, your dreams. Like you have everything that you need already to make this happen. So go ahead and go out there and do it, Libra. Like you've got this. Yes, the Judgment card is very much like dancing to the beat of your own tune, like dancing to the beat of your own drum. You're really needing to just do what you're called to do for yourself. Don't worry about the other people in your life. This is more about you, Libra, and what you need to do to feel like fulfilled. Like when's the last time you went, yes, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Like creating some excitement into your life is going to help so much. It already is helping, but yeah, I feel like you're doing what you need to do to make your home life secure, your finances secure. Like, things are looking very secure for you, very happy, very fulfilled. Like, I feel like you have a lot to be grateful for, whether you realize it or not. Yeah, I feel like you have lots of friends around you and just people that are there to support you, whether they're in this current life or if it's somebody who's passed on. I feel like there's kind of this guardian angel there as well that's been kind of really rooting for you hardcore. You're ready to make this change. You are ready to move forward. You are ready to listen to the calling of your own soul. Your inner guidance system is taking you forward into something. Now, sometimes when the Fool card comes up, it can feel a little scary, like, oof, I'm nervous. Like, I feel like there are things that can make you feel nervous about your finances. Like, ooh, do I have enough money for that? Or, ooh, do I have, like, is this going to be okay? This is saying yes. This is a big fat yes. Like, everything's going to be just fine. You're secure. You have a lot to be grateful for. You're moving forward in a very positive direction. This is going to be very fulfilling for you. This is going to feel like what you were born to do. That's what I want to say. This is like what you have been. This is big goals energy. You have a 0 and a 10. So it's like something's coming to a close in a way so that something new can begin for you on whatever scale that may be for you. I just heard job in my head. We already talked about traveling, like maybe traveling will be in the picture for you. But either way, like, your house is secure, your finances are secure. You've got what it takes to make this leap forward. That is huge here in this reading, is that. Yeah, the butterfly here that this cat is chasing is like there's transformational energy happening to you right now. This could be an internal emotional like transformation. It could be a transformation of your mindset. Transformation, you could be going through an awakening right now, for all I know. But it's just very much like listening to your own tune, listening to your own music, listening to your own calling of whatever is drawing you forward. Believing in yourself is a big one here. Like, coming back from the dead, like you're awakening something within you that is pulling you out of this mundane energy. Don't let things that would drag you down stop you, because the universe is wanting to pour blessings into your life, Libra, okay? It's just about whether you're going to take those steps forward or not, because the universe is just waiting, okay? You have to take action as well. These are very much like action-oriented cards to get what you want. So whatever action you need to take to get what you want, it's going to feel good. And this is saying don't worry, because the universe has got your back, okay? You've got to meet the universe halfway, and then the universe will not only meet you halfway, but go above and beyond your expectations. So if you're worried, don't get too lost in the worrisome thoughts and mundane stuff. Like, I just heard news media. Be careful with what you read. Be careful with the things that make you feel down, like pull your energy down or make you put your head down. Like, time to lift your head up, look up to the sky, see the possibilities within your life. Know that you've got what it takes. I can't tell you enough that you've got what it takes. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and pull a quote card for you, Libra. This quote card is going to help you with whatever it is that you need help with. And it's going to serve you in the sense that if you can tell yourself this quote every day, it's going to help pull you out of that like boredom energy or that kind of like complacency energy or just like not so emotionally fulfilling energy. I feel like it's time for you to pull yourself out of that and move forward with whatever the calling is. Okay, this one really wanted to pull out or pop out. So it says, I am already abundant beyond measure. Wow. Okay. So maybe some of you are struggling with feeling like you have the resources that I feel like some of you are struggling with feeling like you have the resources, that it takes to do the things that you actually want to do with your life. And everything is saying you do. You have enough resources. Don't worry about it. Even if you can't see it, the universe will provide. know that you are already abundant, okay? Because if you can sit in that belief system of, yes, I'm already abundant, no, there's no question about it, guess what? The universe is like a mirror, and whatever energy you put out there, you're going to get back. So if you're putting out there worried, fret, complacency energy, guess what you're going to receive? You're going to receive something to worry about. You're going to receive things to be complacent about. You're going to, you know what I mean? So really like shifting that mindset into believing that you're abundant. Okay. And abundance is more than just money, even though I'm seeing money here for sure. It's about emotional, like fullness, like feeling full and satisfied, satiated in your own life. Like, what do you need to do to feel that abundance? Okay. Look around you. I'm guarantee you there's something in your life that is abundant, whether it be like you have an abundance of houseplants and they're all very healthy, or you have an abundance of pets or friends. You have an abundance of friends. Like abundance comes in more forms than just money, although money is definitely on the table here. So know that you are abundant beyond measure. Everything starts within first, and then it comes out and manifests out into the physical world. It's not that you have to change the outside world in order to feel better. It's more that you have to feel better to change the outside world. Okay, Libra. So that is your reading for today. I hope that you found something in here that is of worth and that is going to help you move forward in your life in a positive direction, because that's what I'm rooting for you, Libra. Like, I'm here for you. Okay, all the way, baby. So thank you so much for watching this. Don't forget to hit that like button and that subscribe button, and feel free to share this reading with anybody else who you think would benefit from these messages. Okay. Until next time, Libra, we'll take care. Okay. Bye. Okay. Hello, Scorpio. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a great morning, afternoon, or evening whenever you're watching this. This is going to be a message for you from Spirit in whatever it is you need to hear right now, okay? So let's go ahead and give these cards a nice shuffle, and we will see what Spirit has to say for you, Scorpio. All right. Looks like we're about there. Okay, yeah, there's been this card coming out for a lot of people, the Four of Cups, which is about boredom, complacency, feeling like you just don't feel like emotionally fulfilled. Like you've been kind of like bored or just kind of sick of it. I feel like there's this sick of it energy. Like you're kind of sick of something, whether it's like a job or maybe there's something happening in your home life that you're just kind of like, ugh, I'm so sick of this. Or maybe it's the way you've been feeling, and whatever it is that's causing you to feel like, ugh, you may or may not even know what that is, because I'm not getting any clear answers for that. But I feel like there's just been this, like you've worked really hard to feel emotionally fulfilled, but it's like no matter where you go, there you are. And I feel like that's been kind of the problem, is like there's been some stuff in your life that's needed to come to a stop. There's been some stuff in your life that needs to come to an end, whatever that is. It could be just the way that the self-talk that you have with yourself could be causing you to feel emotionally unsatisfied or emotionally unfulfilled. There could be so many different things in your life. So apply it to wherever it is that fits for you. That's causing you to feel this like emotional unfulfillment. And it's because something needs to come to an end. Something needs to come to a close so that a new beginning can come in, because the universe is ready and waiting to give you a blessing. It's just a matter of like letting this thing go, of whatever it is, like letting it go. And I feel like for the message that for the Scorpios where this message applies, you'll know what I'm talking about. You will know, and you'll probably be like, roll your eyes. And I just see somebody rolling their eyes and be like, ugh, fine. Like, oh, I already know, but it's just like, you're not quite ready yet. I feel like saying there might be some, like, you need to collaborate with other people, or there's like a collaboration energy that I'm feeling as far as being able to move on from this. Or maybe it is something with like collaborating with other people that's causing you to feel kind of down. Take whatever resonates. It could go either way, whether that the group of people is helping you feel better or worse. So whatever that means for you, I feel like there's a group of people, there's this like just a bunch of, like a small handful of people that are making you feel like you're struggling. Like it's just, like you don't want to deal with their problems anymore. Like that's what I keep hearing is like, I just don't want to deal with this anymore kind of energy is what I'm getting. So let's go ahead and keep shuffling and okay, well, we'll just take that. What other card, Spirit, for my beautiful Scorpios? Okay, let's split the deck here. You got the Death card again, okay? Like there is definitely an ending that needs to happen in your life. Okay, and then on the bottom of the deck is the Knight of Wands. So you have what it takes to overcome this difficulty, even if you don't want to face it. Because I feel like there's kind of a resistance to facing whatever this is. But guess what? On the other side of this ending is a whole new beginning of emotional fulfillment. It's literally the King of Cups. So to me, what this says, because the King of Cups, he's calm. He's cool, calm, and collected, okay? This could be you, Scorpio. I feel like this is what you're wanting in your life, whether you're like actively achieving it or you're like feeling this like rocky energy and you're just like, what do I do? Well, what you do is realize that you have the power within you to slay these dragons, whatever they are. I feel like it's like a nuisance. Like there's just a nuisance that's around you. It could be tied to, it could be tied to a structure of some kind, like your job, or maybe it's the way that you've been believing things, like your belief system, or maybe it's like, I just heard marriage. There might be somebody who's causing issues in your marriage. I feel like for some of you, not for all of you, that's just going to be for a few. But I feel like you're being called to, one, realize you have the power within you to overcome these issues, but also it's about really bringing your life back into balance. There's something that's been throwing your life out of whack, and it's time to correct that by letting something go so that you can, feel this emotional fulfillment. The King of Cups, the interesting thing about the King of Cups is he's surrounded by choppy water, but he's calm. So he's kind of like on his own island in his own energy, just cool, calm, and collected, no matter what's happening around him. So whatever you need to do to let go of whatever's causing you to feel emotionally out of whack, I feel like you've been feeling emotionally out of whack and it's time to like rebalance that. In this particular King of Cups card, there is like dolphins in the background. There's several dolphins in the background and a mermaid. So I feel like there's definitely a wish for more joy and playfulness in your life. And maybe that's what you need to do is like incorporate more of that joyful, playful energy. Going on a vacation near the water is what I also heard, like ocean. Realizing that luck is on your side, that letting go of whatever this is that you need to let go of is going to help you, okay? It's going to be worth it to you to let it go. This may be something on the inside. It may be. So the Hierophant is interesting because the Hierophant is very much like teacher-student kind of energy. So maybe you've been like a parent to a child kind of thing. That's what I'm seeing in my head. Maybe maybe your child or your children are kind of been extra crazy lately and it's thrown you off balance. So whatever you need to do to, like, something's got to come to an end. Something's got to come to an end as far as the things that's throwing you off balance. Like I feel like it's time for you to move on from something pretty significant in your life. The Hierophant is no small card. It's also a card of like institutions, like prisons, churches, those kinds of things, as like government buildings, stuff like that. Also can be considered a like higher union card, so like marriage, things like that as well. So some sort of structure in your life needs to crumble and fall away. Maybe it's the way you've been doing things for so long. that it's time to make a change in your life. It's time to put your emotions as a priority as far as like doing what you need to do to make that happen. I just heard medication in my mind, so maybe some of you need to get on medication or get off of medication of some kind. I am not a doctor. Obviously, consult a professional for that kind of advice. But that's what I'm seeing I'm seeing that in the cards, and I'm hearing it from Spirit as well. I kind of want to get some clarifiers on the Death card. So let's just lift the deck and see. Okay, what's going on with this Death card? Okay, so you've been kind of at a standstill for moving forward in your life. Yeah, like the Two of Wands is very much like he's looking at this world in his hands and be like, I have the whole world in my hands, but I'm still stuck in the castle. So there's something that's making you feel like stuck at home or maybe stuck at work. You're just someplace you don't want to be. There's somewhere in your life, there's something you don't want to be involved in that you're still kind of involved in, and you're like ready to move on. You're ready to take the steps forward. You're ready to take a risk. At least if you don't feel like you're ready, the universe is saying you're ready. You're ready to move on. You're ready to take this risk. You're ready to fly forward with freedom is what I'm hearing. Yeah, because the Knight of Wands is a card here, and this is the bottom of the deck energy. It may have felt like a battle, or maybe it's an internal battle. Maybe it's like you're just so gung-ho for the truth. The Ace of Swords is underneath this card, which I find interesting because the Ace of Swords is breakthrough energy. It's about breaking through, breaking free, breaking out. I feel like there's a breakout energy happening here in a good way, in a positive way, because I feel like there's this cooped up energy of like, okay, we're going to try to create emotional balance and peace within ourselves, and we're going to teach others to do the same thing. And you need to kind of take your own advice, is what I'm hearing. You need to kind of take your own advice for that. And so take what resonates with what needs to end in your life that's making you feel kind of out of whack, or something you've been battling with, something with an institution of some kind for sure. Like maybe I feel like I keep hearing job in my head. There's something about a job, whether it's your job or somebody else's job, or maybe it's like a younger person that you're mentoring that is struggling with this job. And I feel like cutting through the bull crap, getting straight to the truth, and just saying whatever it needs to be said, doing whatever it is that needs to be done, even if it seems scary, because the Death card is kind of scary. But here's the thing, without death, you cannot have new life. So this new life is literally emotional fulfillment, feeling calm, feeling cool, feeling collected. Whatever it is that needs to go is going to help you feel more emotionally balanced and at ease. Okay, Scorpio? So let's go ahead and get you a quote card. And whatever quote card comes out for you is going to be of the most significance and help for you at this time in regards to the message here. So Spirit, what do my Scorpios need to hear from Spirit? Oh, okay. That just flew out at me. Okay, it says, my soul is infinite and divine. Okay, wow. And I love this because you have a woman here who's literally sitting in a cross-legged position, balancing herself out. But guess what? You literally have that too. So maybe going within and meditating and really getting clear on what it is that you need to cut out from your life that's causing this emotional disturbance, so that you can regain your stability back on the inside. You need to feel more stable on the inside, like have more good days than bad days kind of thing. So recognizing, because Scorpio, you're a very deep individual, okay? You recognize that there's more to life than just the three-dimensional reality. So connecting back with your soul, which can be done through meditation. It doesn't have to be through sitting and going, Om. It could be through yoga. It could be through daily walks. It could be through just about anything. But spending time in your own energy to figure out what that means for you is going to be really important, because your soul is infinite and divine. You are worth having emotional fulfillment and feeling good within your own energy. Okay, Scorpio? All right, that is what I have for you. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and trusting me to be able to do this reading for you. Please hit that subscribe button and that like button and really get me going with that algorithm. I would love to also see comments from you down below. Let me know if any of this resonates, and I will see you next time. Okay, Scorpio? Bye. Okay, hello, my lovely Sagittariuses. How are you all doing today? I hope you're having a great morning, evening, or afternoon, whatever you're watching this reading. I am really excited to get into it with you today. This is going to be a message from Spirit and the universe for whatever you need to hear right now. This is a timeless reading. Whenever you click on this video and whenever you watch it, it is meant for you. Obviously, only take what resonates and apply the story to your specific situation. Since this is a general reading, I'm getting a lot of different information for a lot of different people. And so this is more about just like you figuring out what you need to do for yourself in regards to the messages of this reading. Okay, so we've got one card that popped out for sure. Let's go ahead, Spirit, and get a couple more cards for my lovely Sagittarius. I want to call you like Sagittarii instead of Sagittarius, like Sagittarius. Like, how do you do plural Sagittarius? You know, I don't know. All right, let's go ahead and stop there. Huh, man, these cards, interesting. There must be some common energy going around here. Okay, we're gonna get double bottom of the deck cards here because I split it and that's what I'm feeling right now. Okay, so you have the Eight of Wands, the Four of Cups, and the Two of Wands. So what I'm seeing here is the Eight of Wands is swift energy, okay? This could be a swift message, or it could be even travel by air. But what I'm really feeling here is there's something fast coming into your life. I feel like you've been kind of bored. You've been kind of like, whatever, just like unsatisfied, just feeling kind of like you're just going through the motions like day to day. And you're just like, when am I going to get my break? Like, when am I going to get my break? You feel like you've just been like plodding along this whole time and you're just like, I'm so tired. I just want to stop. And like you just kind of like frustrated with what to do kind of thing. Like, I don't know. I've got all these things to think about, and it's just making you, it's emotionally draining you. Okay. You're feeling very like emotionally drained. And what I'm seeing here is because you're ready to like get a move on, you're ready to like go out into the world, you're ready to make a change in your life, you're ready for the next phase of your life, whatever that may be. The Two of Wands is very much like having the whole world in your hands, and yet you're still in the castle. So you're holding yourself back in a way. It's like you're kind of gearing up for the next like big shift. And it's, the thing is it's coming in fast, whether you're ready for it or not. It's just a matter of like getting over your emotional blues or emotional blahness and like recognizing that you are ready to make this journey. You're ready to make the choices that it takes to get out of the castle and get a move on in, and let yourself be seen, let yourself be known, let yourself, I keep hearing like, let yourself be seen by other people. Like don't be afraid to like leave your house. Don't be afraid to get out there. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there. Don't be afraid to make those moves for yourself that are going to take you to the next phase in your life, because it's coming for you, whether you're ready for it or not. And so it's about like getting ready for it. And how I see that happening for you, Sagittarius, is the bottom of the deck energy here. Okay, you've got the Knight of Cups and the Page of Cups. Now, what I love about this is the Knight of Cups is like total lovey-dovey energy here, like going full speed ahead towards the love of their life. So even if it seems like you're kind of like, I love you, and I'm going straight for the things that I love, I feel like you're kind of it feels like there's this like dark energy or this dark cloud, this like danger energy that's been looming over you. And that's kind of why this fear, that's the word I'm looking for, fear energy that's been following you, Sagittarius, almost like a bad ghost. Like it's been following you and plaguing you. It's been plaguing your emotions. It's been making you feel down, because in this Knight of Cups card, there's like sharks down here, even though the sun side is all pink and beautiful and there's heart bubbles, and it's just like, oh my gosh, so happy. Knight in shining armor coming in to rescue and be with their lover. It's like there's this danger and this fear that's been honestly kind of bogging you down and making you feel kind of like blah, like ugh, you know, you've been in your own head too much. Like that's what fear is literally like negative future tripping. You're tripping about the future that's not even here yet. And you're like projecting negative thoughts on the future. Like, what if they don't like me? What if it doesn't go well? What if I don't have the resources it takes? What if it's like the what ifs? That's what you're getting caught in, is the what ifs. And these cards on the bottom of the deck are saying, keep going towards the things that you feel passionate about. Keep going towards the things that make you feel in love, make you feel enamored. What makes you feel good in life? That's what you need to go for. Be your own knight in shining armor, because you got to save yourself, kid. Like, you got to save yourself, because nobody's going to do it for you. And that's okay. That's actually a good thing, because that helps us become stronger when we overcome our own fears, instead of relying on other people to kind of like, oh, it's okay. Like, say, you know what? I'm going to take matters into my own hands and do what I need to do to pull myself out of this funk, because I feel like there's a little bit of a funk energy here. And the way that you pull yourself out of it and get a move on with your life towards the things that are actually going to be fulfilling for you, to bring you to the next phase of your life, there is by connecting with the things that make you feel creative, the things that make you feel passionate, the things that make you feel in love again, like a kid again, like those like young, happy, carefree energies. Like, you got to let loose a little bit and let go of that fear, because that fear has been like your own thoughts have been fear mongering you out of taking the necessary steps to feel good within your life. Like, appreciate what you have all around you. Like, really indulge in whatever is like creative for you, because the Page of Cups here, he's like painting and he's making a mess, but he doesn't care. He doesn't care that it's messy. He's just having fun. And I feel like there needs to be more fun in your life, and that's going to bring a lot of emotional healing for you, so that you can actually be able to move on and move past this like fear. Also, the Two of Wands is a card where it's like, it could be you've like rushed to the finish line, or like, okay, I've reached the end, now what kind of energy. Well, there's a whole other world waiting for you to explore. And so don't feel like you've reached the end, because you have so much more going for you, that it's just kind of like getting out of your own way and really pointing your sails towards the things that bring you joy, rather than the things that make you feel fear. Like, that's kind of where it's at, is like you're kind of on this precipice of like going down the path of fear, worry, and doubt, or going down the path of love, joy, playfulness, happiness, creativity, just free flowing energy. And guess what? When you're in that energy, you are a magnet that attracts all sorts of wish fulfillment and blessings and abundance. Like, that is what I'm feeling for you so strong right now, Sagittarius. Like, you kind of need to I'm going to say it, don't shoot the messenger, pull your head out of your own ass as far as being stuck in old mindsets, fear mindsets. Like, stop letting yourself think the same way you've always thought. Allow yourself to really just step out of your own head. What does it mean to step out of your own head? That means to indulge in the things that make you feel good. Like, you are a master crafter at something. I feel like you are a master at something, Sagittarius. So allow yourself to indulge in that even more, so that you don't feel this like energy. There's something you're ready to move on from, okay? For sure. And it's coming for you, whether you realize it or not. And I already know I said that, but I mean it. Like, it's time. And so it's kind of like getting your emotional ducks in a row in order to overcome this fear that I feel like you're feeling really strongly. Okay, let's go ahead and get your well, I feel like this card wants to come out for you. I was going to say your quote card, but as soon as I lifted that, this card was just sitting there waiting. And so I just want to show you the picture before I even read it. It's this moon with all these like magical beads hanging off of it, and like this ethereal hand like coming out of the clouds and like sprinkling magic over your life. Like I feel like there's been a lot of like emotional ups and downs, like whether you kind of like swing between being really fearful and being really happy, and it's just sort of like, like I just want to get a move on from all this negative energy, if there's any at all, anything that makes you feel like, you're ready to get a move on. And the universe is waiting to pour blessings into your life, okay? It's just about connecting with the things that make you feel passionate, the things that make you feel alive, the things that you enjoy doing, the things that make you feel in love, the things that make you feel creative, the things that allow you to feel like free on the inside, okay? Like breaking free from the things that make you not feel free, that fear, or maybe it's an external thing, or maybe it's a little bit of both. That's up to you. So the quote card says, I am always co-creating with the universe. Oh my gosh, literally perfect. Like I am always co-creating with the universe. That is exactly what I was just saying. So this is a confirmation again from Spirit saying you are going down the path and you are needing to point your sails either towards positivity or negativity. Like, are you going to let fear, worry, and doubt overtake you? Or are you going to turn the sails to, okay, what's going to bring me joy? Like shifting that mindset is going to shift those emotions, and that's going to help you push forward through into the next phase of your life. Okay. Cause it's a big one. Okay. And I also feel like this is very like situational as well for you, Sagittarius. So whatever situation you find yourself in that is in connection and in regards to this message, know that you are always co-creating with the universe. That means that you've got some responsibility to meet the universe halfway, and then the universe will meet you not only halfway, but it will go above and beyond even your expectations. It's just about getting out of your own way. Okay. I love you so much, Sagittarius. I hope that you found a message in here that helped you. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time, okay? Bye, Sagittarius. Hello, Capricorn. How are you? I do love me some good Cappies. All the Capricorns I've ever known are very, very intelligent people. They've got a lot going on, I feel like. I feel like you got a lot going on right now, and I just want to say, like, take some time out for yourself for a little bit. Like, really allow yourself to spend some time in your own energy here, and don't feel guilty about it, especially if you're connecting with a lover, or if you have a loved one in your life that you spend a lot of time with. I feel like it's okay to do things on your own. Okay. It's okay to do things on your own. Okay, Capricorn. All right. Let's see what the universe has to say for you. These are going to be your messages for whatever you need to hear right now, okay? Interesting. All right, at the bottom of the deck, we have the queen. We have the King of Wands. This is like boss energy. This guy knows what he's about, okay? He knows what he wants, and he's gonna go get it. Full stop. Like, so right now, so you've got the Five of Cups, the Queen of Wands, and the Six of Cups. So you've got fire and water energy here pretty strongly. The Five of Cups here I'm seeing is like basically crying over spilled milk. It's like there's something that you can easily attach yourself to that is a disappointment in your life, or has felt like one big disappointment is what I want to say. Or there's just like little things that feel like just like disappointment after disappointment somewhere in your life. There's something that's been making you feel disappointed, maybe on an emotional level. Maybe there's someone that's like not meeting you where you want them to be, or maybe it's like the friendship is not quite where you want it to be, or your relationship is not quite where you want it to be, or just even your internal like vibration and how you feel doesn't quite feel where you want it to be. But the universe is saying, hey, there is a whole buffet table with 2 full cups waiting for you in the background. If you would just stand up, stop crying over spilt milk, and turn around and see the blessings within your life. I know that can come off kind of harsh, but like, it's time to actually like realize how good you have it. Okay. Like some people, I heard this quote the other day where it's like, some people would kill for the problems that you have. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like the things that we find ourselves complaining about. Some people would kill to have that be their problem, you know? Or this other quote that I heard is like, if everybody threw their issues into a big pit, you would probably want your issues back, because it's like, oh, that's definitely not as bad as that person. Eesh. So it's like, you really have a lot going on for you, Capricorn. It's just a matter of like, can you see what you've got going on? Okay, because the Queen of Wands is here. So the fact that there's a King of Wands and Queen of Wands is like divine counterpart energy. But I feel like you kind of both might be on different levels. This could be talking about you too, of like leveling up your status by really not letting yourself get down on yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself, kind of thing. Like, look at the blessings you have in your life rather than the problems that you have in your life. Because it may feel like you're dealing with a lot of problems right now. Like, it's just one thing after another after another. Like, that's what I keep hearing is like, oh my gosh, now I'm dealing with this and now I have to deal with this. And what the heck? Like, when is it ever going to end? And it's sort of like, this is about you realizing that you have the power to make sure to take care of all of this stuff. And then after that, you're going to get like a level up. If that's not your story, if you're not connecting with somebody, then that's your story. But if you are connecting with another person in your life, I feel like, or if you have like a partner that you're with, I feel like you're both kind of on different levels right now. They're kind of a little bit more ahead of you in life in some form or fashion. I'm not quite sure what that means. It could literally just be age, or maybe they have a business and they're like, that's been a little bit more established for a little bit longer. Not quite sure, but I feel like you're both fire energy. You're both here. And I know Capricorn, you're earth energy, but you guys both got some fire going on within you. These are divine counterparts. Honestly, the sexiest counterpart in my opinion. They both know what they're about. They're both go-getters. They're both there for each other, you know? And the Queen of Wands, funny, I feel like this is you, where it's like, instead of killing the dragon, she's tamed the dragon, okay? So there's some sort of dragon that you need to tame, whether it's like your own, I just heard like sexual desires, taming that down a little bit, not down like putting yourself down, but more like temper that flame, like temper the steel, like temper your life in a way. Realize that you've got the power, that you are sexy and that you deserve the best. And instead of like going in and slaying, which is very harsh and very cutting, learn how to use your charm. Learn how to be seductive. Learn how to get what you want by taming it. And that, to me, takes more finesse and more intelligence to tame a wild beast than to just kill it. So that's what the universe is saying, is like, you have the power to do that for yourself, and you're going to go very far with that. It's just sort of like this getting out of your own way kind of thing with letting go of what you've lost in the past or currently, letting go of the things that you've lost and looking at the blessings that you actually do have. And then we have the Six of Cups. So the Six of Cups is like a very much a giving energy, like a gift. You may be receiving a gift, or I just heard Mother's Day, like something may be happening on Mother's Day. I'm not sure for some of you, but like some of you may be literally receiving flowers. I feel like if it's not you receiving flowers, you're either giving some flowers away or you're buying some flowers to plant in like a planter box or a garden or like a pot on your porch or your front porch is what I keep seeing, like front porch flowers. This also can be a card of the past. So like getting in connection with like things that made you feel nostalgic, things that were like positive from the past. It could be things that made you feel good from in the past. This could be people, places, and things from the past that made you feel good. Maybe reconnecting with that and finding something of value in those things that you have let go from the past that actually would serve you well. Something in that is worth keeping, is what I want to say. There's something in your past that's worth revisiting, worth keeping, whatever that means for you, but it's going to be emotionally fulfilling for you. That's what I'm seeing here, because you go from the Five of Cups to the Six of Cups. So it's like a level up in your emotional body by allowing yourself to, one, give gifts, two, receive gifts with grace, and three, putting more flowers around you, like bringing more beauty into your everyday life, and also connecting with somebody or something from the past that made you feel good, like a nostalgic kind of feeling of like, oh man, if only, things weren't so messed up now or whatever. It's like there's something from there that's worth keeping, is what I have to say about that, Capricorn. Okay, so let's go ahead and get your quote card. This will be a card that will serve you at best at this time whenever you're watching this reading. And if you could, I see a sticky note and putting it on the mirror and making sure to read it every day to remind yourself of whatever the message is that's going to come out for you. And stop. Cool. We're going to take this one right here. Okay. It says, I must jump first. I know the universe will catch me. So that's exactly what I'm saying here, is like being able to really see your blessings rather than the downfalls, and stepping into your own energy and potentially giving a gift or receiving a gift or connecting with something positive from your past or something that is worth keeping from your past. You've got to make those moves first before the universe will meet you halfway. Because the universe, like if you feel like, okay, this is going to help me pull out of this emotional funk and step into my own power, my own sexiness, my own alluring charm, then guess what? The universe is going to like give you a bunch of blessings. Like this is what this card is saying, is I must jump first. I know the universe will catch me. So being able to that's a leap of faith card, like taking the leap of faith. I feel like placing bets on yourself, placing bets on your own life and your own success is going to help you a lot. Step into your power, step into your awesomeness, and know that the universe is here to catch you. Okay, Capricorn, thank you so much for watching this reading. Thank you so much for trusting me to do this for you. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I would love to see you back here again, and I cannot wait to read for you next time. Okay, Capricorn, bye. Okay, Aquarius, how are you doing, Aquarius? Okay, what I'm getting already is that you feel very stuck in your head, and it's been causing you to feel emotionally unsatisfied, like woe is me energy. There's kind of a woe is me energy, not to call you out. I love you so much. Don't shoot the messenger. But it's because you've been stuck in your own head. Like it's kind of like you feel trapped in a way, but really it's like you have everything at your fingertips to free yourself. It's just sort of like, I feel like you're having a hard time making a decision, or like, well, I have this, but this. It's like you're not sure what to sacrifice. It's like almost feel like you have to make a sacrifice in order to like free yourself. I'm not quite sure why that is, but you've been very much stuck in your own mental energy as far as like worry, fear, and doubt, and it's making you feel like everything's lost. Like I feel like you're feeling very much like you're looking at the hardships more than the blessings, I feel, and it's causing you to not feel so good. Like I feel like you don't feel very good lately, or you've just been like going through a lot, and it's been a bit much for you, for sure. Okay, let's draw some more cards. Wow, look at you. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, because you're ready to like get a move on. I feel like there's kind of this mystery surrounding you as far as like how to secure your future in the way that you want it. Because I feel like you know that you have the capability. It's just a matter of like doing it. So you have the Page of Wands here, which could be like a young I feel like young male energy. There's like a young male energy here. But also the Page of Wands is like a message about being able to move forward. Like something is going to come in from the universe that's going to help you see the signs and synchronicities of which direction to take. And I feel like that has to do with what energy you put in is going to be what you see, sort of thing. So let me explain. Basically, if let's say you're like, well, I don't know which one to do. Like, let's say you're trying to pick between two jobs. It's like, but they're both decent. They both have decent pay. They both have benefits, whatever. So it's like, which one do I pick? Because you're doing both of them and it's unsustainable because you're working full-time in the mornings and through the evening. Like, it's basically you're working two full-time jobs and it's not sustainable and you need to pick one or the other. But it's like, which one do you pick? Well, you're going to want to pick the one that's going to make you feel emotionally fulfilled, the one that's going to feel secure. I feel like that's kind of where you're stuck between, is like some feeling secure or feeling emotionally happy. So it's like security or happiness. Which one? Like, one makes me feel happy, but it doesn't make as much money. The other one makes more money, but it doesn't make me feel as happy. Potentially, that might be your story. This is saying like, you need to move forward with what makes you feel stable. But also like keep in consideration your own emotions. Like, you need to connect with your passions and moving forward with the resources that you have in order to get what you want. So the Moon card is here, and you've got the 10 of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, and the 10 of Cups. So there's definitely some like the King of Pentacles, even though he's very secure and very rich and has a lot of resources, he's very like stagnant as well. Like, he's got vines growing up all around his feet. So he hasn't moved from his chair in a very long time. So it's like, despite the security, it's like there's a stagnant energy there as well. And I feel like you're kind of ready to just like, you want to like get out. You want to go have fun. You want to go on an adventure. You want to connect with the people that make you feel loved and happy and emotionally fulfilled. And that's kind of where the mystery is coming in, is like, which direction do I go? The Page of Wands is here. And it's like, you've been through kind of a bit of a battle as far as like, dealing with the situations of whatever it is in your life. And it's like, you feel like you have to hold on really tight to the things that you have. So it's like, you're afraid to let go of something in your life, and it's time to like really move forward. I think you can have it all. I think you could have security and emotional fulfillment. I kind of want to like, let's pull up a card and see clarity as far as like what's going on with this Moon card and making a decision. Okay, so I see the Lovers and the Tower. So what this tells me is that connecting with your emotions is really important. The Lovers is also a card of like making decisions. And this is about choosing like your heart, your passions. I don't see any sword energy here. Okay. Sword energy is like mental energy. And Aquarius, you're an air sign, and that is all about swords. So this is not about like, what do you think? It's about how you feel. Okay. I feel like you need to, if you are contemplating whether or not to like take a move forward in your life, I feel like something's going to have to crumble for you to like move on. It's going to feel like instability. It's kind of interesting because you've got all these stability cards, and then the Tower is like literally destroying a stable structure. So it's like, the universe is really pointing out to me that something's got to go that's been kind of stagnant, and it's been like in your physical realm. And I also heard just finances, like gaining more finances is kind of what's been holding you back, is like, oh, I don't have enough money to move out. I don't have enough money to do my dream job. I don't have enough money to do X, Y, Z. And this is saying like, okay, but you need to like keep moving forward with what makes you feel fulfilled, and then the money will come. Okay. If you are in a relationship, I say move forward in that relationship. The cards say move forward in that relationship and don't worry about the money. So, cause yeah, I feel like the King of Pentacles is like either a father figure or a very like masculine or very dominating energy in your life that can make you feel kind of stuck. I feel like they're kind of trying to force feed you. Like, this King of Pentacles has a chocolate cake, but it's like, and a glass of wine, but I almost feel like he's like kind of telling you to eat it even though you don't want to eat it. So it's like, yeah, I feel like it's about you really making a decision on whether or not you prefer feeling emotionally fulfilled or stable, because I feel like the stability, you know, it's like, is feeling stable worth it if you also feel stuck? Is feeling stable worth it if it also feels confusing? I think something needs to break down here. I think you need to see the power within you, that you have what it takes to move past this stagnant energy in order to connect with the things that make you feel happy, satisfied, and fulfilled. You deserve to be happy. That's what I want to say, is you deserve to be happy. Also, there's like a lot of food in these cards, so pay attention to what you're eating. You need to eat more. I see bananas here. I see grapes, quite a bit of grapes actually. And I also see a ton of like cups full of wine. So be careful with drinking as well. If you do drink, be careful with it. That's not going to resonate for everybody. But yeah, I feel like there's this like connecting with your family and everything like that. Maybe you even have a pet and everything, but there's like, why are you confused? Well, you're confused because like, oh, you see how this is a stable place, but it also feels stagnant. So being able to move forward from that by choosing yourself and your lover, if that applies to you, and allowing something to fall away from your life, like picking one or the other, letting something fall away from your life so that you can reach another level of internal fulfillment. I feel like that's really important here, is like the internal game, okay? Because all these pentacles are very external, but the cups and the moon and the lovers and the page of wands is all internal. It's like how you feel. How are you feeling? That's going to give you clarity, I feel like, is really getting clear on how you feel about XYZ, whatever that is for you. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull a quote card for you. And so whatever quote card is here for you is going to help you figure out which direction you want to go and to feel unstuck and allow whatever it is to fall away, okay? Picking what makes you feel passionate. That's what I want to say. Okay, Spirit, what quote card is going to serve my Aquariuses this point in time? Okay, this one right here. And I just have to point out before I read it that this woman is holding up the moon on this bowl. So it's like, that's what I'm saying. It's like you can have emotional fulfillment and stability, I feel like. It's just about like believing in yourself that you can do it. Okay, let's read this quote card. It says, "I feel the fear, but do it anyways." Wow. Okay, so that's probably that stuck energy that I'm feeling, is you're being held back out of fear of like, what ifs, you know? So it's like, okay, you feel the fear of like making these changes that you need to make and choosing the choice that you know that you need to make, and you do it anyways. Okay, like, oh, I'm struggling with this, and you're starting to get up in your head and like, do it anyways. Do what you know you need to do for yourself, okay? You know, I feel like you already know. Like, I feel like I don't even need to explain any of this, that you know exactly what I'm saying as far as like the choices that you need to make for yourself, okay? I feel the fear, but do it anyways, okay? Thank you so much, Aquarius, for being here and trusting me to do this reading for you. I cannot wait to read for you again next time. Don't forget to hit subscribe and like on this video. Very much appreciate it, and I will see you next time, okay, Aquarius? Bye. All right, Pisces. Hello, Pisces. Cannot wait to see what comes out for you. I'm seeing a Queen of Wands and the Tower, so stepping into your power and making some big changes, perhaps. Something coming to an end, but it's for your own good. It's for your own benefit. It's going to actually empower you. Whatever it is that you're moving on from, whatever's crumbling away from your life, is because you're getting ready to really step into your own power right now. That's what I'm feeling. Yeah, like I feel like you've really had a lockdown on your finances and your security to the point where like you've kind of shut yourself in. Totally fine. However, it may be time to get a move on, because this has an open window here, and it's time to like get outside. It's time to take a leap of faith into the next phase in your life, really bossing up your energy and really figuring out what it means to you to be the boss. That's what I want to say. What does it mean to you to be the boss? All right, let's get some more cards here to see what comes out for you, Pisces. Spirit, please, what does Pisces need to hear today, right now, in this moment? Okay. You've been struggling. Oh yeah, but you're getting clear about it. Yeah, there's definitely been a struggle. I wonder what this card is. We'll keep it. Okay, so this is the Three of Cups. And what the Three of Cups has to do with is like a celebration or getting together with a bunch of women. It could be women, men, or just women, doesn't matter. But like, it's like a get together. And I noticed the moon really strongly in here. So it's like your connections have felt kind of, they feel like they've fallen by the wayside a little bit. Not necessarily a bad thing, but I feel like there's kind of been this like air of unknown around your connections. It's like everything's up in the air is what I want to say. Like your connections have been kind of up in the air, and for good reason. I feel like there's been some revamping that's been going on. I feel like you've really been figuring out how to step into your own energy and what that means for you. And so that means that you've had to kind of like tell everybody to back off a little bit, whether you've actually said those things or not. But it's more like, okay, I need to figure out what I'm about. So like you who's telling me what to do, and you who's telling me what to do, and you who's telling me what to do needs to just go stand over there sit on the bleachers for a minute. It's time for Pisces to play, kind of thing, because you've got the King of Wands here, and the King of Wands is boss energy. That is the boss. Okay. He knows what he's about. He knows what he wants. And guess what? He's pointing. It's so cute, actually. He's like talking to this cat, and he's pointing to a world map. So there might be travel in your future, or like something where you like have a far and wide reach. Like you have you're stepping into your power in the sense of becoming your own boss, becoming a boss, whether that means like moving to a different location, or traveling if you love to travel, or just having a like far outreach for the people that you influence. It's like there's something global that's happening, and that's why maybe you've felt like you've had to like go into your own energy there for a minute, because you got to really get clear on where you want to land. Where do you want to go? Because this King of Wands is pointing to a very specific spot on the map. He's not like looking at the map being, oh, I don't know, anywhere sounds good. It's like, no, he wants to go here. So getting clear on where you're going is going to require some truth, like coming into your own truth. You have the Ace of Swords. That's breakthrough energy, okay? That's connecting with spirit. That's getting divine downloads. That's getting divine inspiration. That's getting just hardcore, cannot deny this anymore, truth for you, Pisces. So it makes sense why there's been a bit of a struggle with the connections in your life, as far as like who's staying and who's going, who do you still connect with, who do you not connect with. It's been up in the air because you've been up in the air. You've been changing and you've been shifting. You've been stepping into your own power and figuring out what that is through getting in touch with what is true for you. What is your truth? What is true for you? What feels true to you? What can you say without a doubt that you want out of life? That's what you need to point at the map, put a little pin on there, say, this is my goal, and you go for it. You don't hold back. You don't hold back, okay? Because you've been kind of in this struggle for a while. I feel like there's been a struggle for sure. And maybe these connections in the past have helped you get through these struggles, but it's like time for you to step into your own energy and really get in connection with your own truth. I'm kind of curious what's at the bottom of the deck here. I guess I split it, so we'll have two bottoms of the decks. Okay, yeah. You're moving on to calmer shores, but you're not quite sure what to pick to make that happen. Like literally the Seven of Cups is like, oh, I don't know, like do I do this one or do I do this one? And it's like there's some good things in these cups and there's some bad things in these cups, but this one is like there's a lot of good in all of these cups, so you can't really pick wrong. Like that's what the universe is saying, and right underneath that is the Wheel of Fortune. So it's like, spin the wheel. Like, what do you want? Because you can have whatever it is you want. It's like no choice you make is going to be wrong, Pisces. So it's just about making the choice and then following through with that, okay? You literally have the Knight of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. So which is like, the Knight of Swords is like going straight for the goal, and the Two of Pentacles is like making a choice. So it's like really just making a choice and going for it, okay? Because whatever it is, you're going to land on your feet. You're going to get what you want. You're moving on to calmer shores. You're moving out of confusion. You're getting very clear about where you're going. You're going to conquer whatever this is. You're going to get to the other side. You're already doing it, okay? You're already doing it. That's what I have to say. So if I were to give you any piece of advice, it would be to listen to your intuition. I've seen the moon like 3 separate times here, okay? So listening to your intuition, getting in touch with your emotions, taking care of your needs, getting clear with what is true for you, and then making the decision. Because guess what? No matter what decision you make, it's going to be the right one, okay? You can't mess this up. You can't. The universe has your back, okay? So with that being said, let's go ahead and get a quote card for you. This quote is going to be something that's going to serve you well. It's going to help you overcome whatever it is you're dealing with right now. It's going to empower you. It's going to make you feel like you've got this, okay? So let's see what the universe has to say for you. All right. It says, my future self can handle it. Isn't that exactly what I was saying? I feel like you've just been struggling to like boss up and like pick a lane, make a choice, move forward onto calmer shores. You're tired of this fight. You've been fighting the good fight for a long time. It's about getting clear on the truth. And it's like, this is saying that your future self can handle it. Okay. So don't be afraid. Like whatever decision you make is going to be the right one, and trust that your future self can handle it. Okay, Pisces, because you're a boss, whether you like to admit it or not. All right. So with that being said, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you trusting me to do this reading for you. I hope you found something in here that resonates with you and helps you. If so, please hit that like button and that subscribe button, and I cannot wait to read for you next time. Okay, Pisces, love you. Bye.